Alright guys, welcome back. We are now on part 3 of Final Fantasy IV Advance. So, we've just entered into the underground waterway and met the cranky old man Tella, who is actually a really powerful mage. And so now we need to... he has some ominously troubling visions that something is about to go wrong in Demacian, where we need to go in order to heal Rosa. So first, though, we need to grab this chest that we missed earlier. And thanks to the tent that Tella was so kind to give us, everybody's back to full health and full MP, so we can just start blasting magic left and right. Which is useful because Rydia can always use the extra levels. Remember, she starts at level 1. Alright. Oh, these guys again. Great. Also, undead are immune to poison. Don't bother trying to use it on them. Half the time, it's going to heal them. Cecil tries so hard. Generally speaking, when undead show up, just let Cecil tank damage and let the actual useful characters blast them with magic. Alright. Alright, onward into the depths. Ooh, that's actually really useful. Let's give that to Rydia. Let's see, I think this way leads to treasure. Or maybe not. Let's go this way. Here we go. Actually, no, it's not worth using the bomb fragment. Bomb fragment basically is an attack item that casts a fire attack on enemies. Okay, they're resistant to blizzard. Alright. And, of course, the underground waterway is going to introduce you to all of the wonderful things in this game, such as hidden passages. And flans, which can only be damaged by magic effectively. Probably should have just cast a spell. Ooh, ready to learn Warp. That is a useful spell. It teleports you back to the entrance of the dungeon. He tries so hard. Alright, that should be everything in here. We are almost out of the waterway. But first we have some more treasure to loot. Antarctic Wind is similar to the Bomb Fragment in that it is an ice-based attack item. Ooh, Shadow Blade. That is a new weapon for Cecil. So let's go ahead and give it to him. It nearly doubles his attack power. Now, one other thing that Final Fantasy IV Advance does compared to the original Final Fantasy IV is you have a Final Fantasy VI style inventory where you are not restricted in the items that you carry. Or actually, no, wait. That was 4 for the DS. Never mind. 4 Advance uses the original inventory system where you have a certain number of slots and you can store extras at a fat Chocobo, which we'll encounter eventually. I think I have so many tents. Probably save if we're going in to fight the boss. Alright. In case you were wondering, yes, this is a one-way trip. Okay, I guess the water bug just responds to any magic attack with Renew. Let's see. Nope. Treasure. The Hades Helm and Hades Gloves. More equipment for Cecil. Oh, that's a lot of zombies. And unfortunately, since Cecil has a Shadow Blade, he's only going to deal 1 damage to each of them. This is when we break out the Bomb Fragment. Yay! Cecil killed one! For once. Oh, friggin'. And now I don't have any bomb fragments. Alright, Tella. I need you to recall something big. Oh, useless old man. And of course, Cecil's whittling away at that one zombie. Well, at the very least, I'm going to have a significant amount of I'm going to have a very significant amount of equipment or of money the next time I need to go shopping for equipment. So that's really good. All right, and there's the boss up there. Oh, I was not intending to fight it just yet. I was planning on actually healing up a little bit, but oh well. Meet the Octomammoth. It can attack up to 8 times per turn. No, this is not fair. But it is weak to thunder. Actually, I think Chocobo deals more damage, though, so we'll start spamming that. As you damage it and hit it, you will slowly destroy its tentacles, and as its tentacles go away, it starts getting weaker and can hit for less and less, until eventually it's dead. Oh yeah, Chocobo deals nice amount of damage. As you can see, it's already down to 5 tentacles. Oh, whoops. I was supposed to cast Chocobo. Oh, hey, Tello learned a new spell. He just cast Bio, which is it's a black magic spell that deals a massive amount of poison-based damage and also inflicts the status ailment Sap. What Sap does is it causes the enemy's health to constantly drain. This is not actually displayed on the enemy as the health drains. So I could have actually just let the battle run and Octomammoth would have died. It would have pretty much died on its own. Every single enemy in the game is vulnerable to sap, even the final boss. So if you can inflict sap on an enemy, do so. Hey, look, it's the Macian Castle. And it's the Red Wings. And it was the Macian Castle. Well. Alright. The time advances at the speed of plot. We can take a nap outside. There are no actual boss fights in Demacian Castle, but make sure you remove all of Tella's equipment, and you'll see why in just a moment. No, and let's go ahead and save while we're at it. Alright, into the castle we go. As you can see, everyone is quite dead. And they took the crystal. Apparently, they must have just, like, grappled it as they were flying by or something. Oh, good. Got a tent back to replace the one I just used. Oh, actually, no, okay. Not this floor. Uh-oh. Oh, Tella's pissed. He's not even giving the bard a chance to do anything. Oh, hey, he finally scored a hit. And the greatest line in all of Final Fantasy. You spoony bard. Which apparently is an actual insult. The term calling someone spoony is an actual, like, real old world insult or something. I don't know. Yeah, we get to watch Tella ineffectually beat up on the bard for a little bit longer. This Golbez guy sounds pretty dangerous. And Edward is a whining... Oh, great. And there goes the old man. And that's why you de-equip Tella. Getting told off by a little girl, Edward. Alright. And now we get the hovercraft, which is basically like fast travel. It is... You will not encounter any enemies while on the hovercraft. It also has the ability to go over shallows, these little rocky bits you see in the ocean. You can travel on or over them like they were normal land, though you can't actually land the hovercraft on the shallows. So it's basically required for this next leg of the game. You can also head back to Kaipo via the shallows over here. As you can see, we are back at Kaipo. Now, keep in mind, it is actually possible to get perma-stuck if you decide to be really stupid and go through the underground waterway again. Because now the hovercraft is over on the Kaipo side of the underground waterway, and remember, there was a point of no return in when you had to drop down to fight the Octomammoth, so don't do it. It's just stupid. Alright, anyway. So let's go ahead... Actually, before we do anything, let's get Edward equipped. Alright, and also get him out of the front row, because... Why do they keep going there? And he needs some... He also needs some XP. Now, the way that the rows work in Final Fantasy IV is that there are 5 character slots. Every other slot is in a different row. So the 2nd and 4th slots are in one row, the 1st, 3rd, and 5th are in the other row. Using the row command swaps the slots. So right now, it's set so that 1, 3, and 5 are front row, and then 2 and 4 are back row. If I hit the row command, I swap it so that 2 and 4 are front row, and 1, 3, and 5 are back row. That's a really bad idea. You don't want to do that because, yeah, right now I have 2 squishy people who need to be in the back row and 1 tank who needs to be in the front row. We can't go that way just yet. We need to come down here. Over here is the Antlion Cave. Alright, so let's go ahead and save. And of course, Edward being at level 5 needs to start getting some experience so that he can stop being such a wimp. Fortunately, the enemies in the Antlion Cave are relatively easy. Though, of course, we have Flans, which Cecil can't touch. But Rydia's magic deals with them just fine. Now, Edward has a couple of skills. He has the ability to sing as a bard, which allows him to do buffs for the entire party, or it does debuffs on the enemies based on the harp that he's currently using. He also has the ability to hide, meaning he removes himself from combat as a potential character being attacked. He automatically does this when he's at low health, so be careful about that. Unless he is the only character left. Finally, he has the heal command, which allows him to use a heal potion on the entire party. Now, it uses that many potions from your stock, so make sure you have the supply to actually keep up with using that ability. Alright, so let's go ahead and loot. Oh, hey, goblins. Now, thankfully, since they restored the game to the SNES version, or from what the American SNES version was, Edward is significantly better than he was in the SNES version, because they removed his heal all ability and his singing ability in the Super Nintendo or in the American Super Nintendo version. So Edward was pretty much useless. So what that just did is that put that enemy to sleep. Of course, it wasn't really necessary, but... Alright. Ah, there we go. Game does not like receiving inputs too soon after each other. And now we have the Lamia Harp, which is a new weapon for Edward, which I believe confuses enemies. Let's see. Is there anything else around here? I don't think so. Just check over here. Yeah. Okay. And an emergency exit acts just like the warp spell. It takes you out of the dungeon. So let's go ahead and heal and save here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break. When I come back in a few minutes, we will continue our journey down the Antlion Cave to save Rosa. See you guys in a little bit.